on any saddle pad, the question becomes, how can I keep it clean? I paid so much money for it, and now I need to clean it. How is that going to happen? Well, we found this really unique little tool. You can find them on Facebook called the Slick Ease, S-L-E-E-K hyphen E-Z, Slick Ease. And so it's got a little blade in it. And so this little blade is really good. You see how spring has treated this pad? Got a lot of hair. Right, that's over the loin too. This is the back of the pad. So over this loin area is a buildup of hair. If you let that continue, you wind up having a pressure point there because of the thickness of that hair. Some of you probably have pads that you should have thrown away 2 years ago. But you can also clean them. And if you keep these pads, because of this felt, if you keep these felt pads clean on a regular basis with the Slick Ease, it'll just take the hair and it'll just rake the hair kind of right out of that. And so I'm going to really spend a little elbow grease, really getting this out, and then I can take a pretty stiff bristle brush and brush as much dirt and hair out of this pad as I can, so I can work on this. And I've already worked on this other side a little bit. And so I didn't get it all out, but when I finish up, I'm going to get my power sprayer, hook it up, and I'm going to power spray this pad. Now, with the Bayou West pads, we've probably cleaned them 3 and 4 times. I mean, we usually try to clean them, 2 to 3 times a year, kind of depending on how much hair built up that we have. So we need to think about keeping our saddle pads clean, especially since we've come out of spring and we've all probably got saddle pads that have a lot of, hair from the winter that's still stuck on your pad. And so a Slick Ease, a good bristle brush, and really work on your pads. I'm going to hook my hose up and we're going to work on this one for a little bit. Put the power spray on it. I don't know if you can see that foam is kind of the dirt coming off of it, and I've got my sprayer really close to the felt, and I'm trying to kind of push the hair out of it. You see that dirt? That hair's coming out. It takes a little time to get this, sometimes kind of depending on how dirty they are. But if you'll do this 2 or 3 times a year, it won't take you very long. If you just do it once a year, you're going to be here with this power sprayer for a while. And like this front up here, I'm going to just kind of wet that down and let that moisture kind of be working and soaking into that. Come back and really work, finish up on getting that hair. You can tell where that hair is really embedded. It's not wanting to really come out. And I want to go up under the edges. There's a lot of sweat and dirt up under here. Okay, well, we'll be back in a few minutes when I get done and we'll look at the whole pad. Well, if you can see the pad, we've been working on it with the power sprayer. We've taken our Slick Ease and worked on it again. And we also have a little blower that's for the dogs. We have Aussies, and so when Murray grooms them, he uses this blower to blow some of that hair that's right down next to the skin out. So we came out and we used that on it, and it was like the neatest thing happened. That blower blew some of that dirt up And then we put the power sprayer back on it and got even more dirt out of it. So I think we have a really nice clean pad to kind of start the season with. Just like a lot of them know, this top gets dirty. So we're going to take the power sprayer and we're going to work on the top. Well, here we go. I don't know if you can see very good, but we have worked on the top with the power sprayer. We've got our slickies to help kind of smooth it out and make it look really good again. And so it would be a pad that you'd be proud to really start the year in because it's so clean. And so, you know, it's not just a matter of you keep buying pads. When you spend that much money, you need to be able to use them several years in a row. So that's how we take care of our Buy US pads. And if I'm going to get some Lexol spray and spray these wear leathers as soon as it gets dry, and we'll be good to go and as good as new.
Spray the wear leathers underneath.
Spray underneath. Get those strings that keep the two sides together. I mean, give it a good going over with that Lexol, and this pad will be good to go for a really long, long time. They clean up so good. To me, this is like the best pad in the whole business, the best kept secret, because if you ride several horses and you feel like you've got compromise between one horse and another horse with your saddle, you need this pad because it really does help make that compromise work between the saddle not quite fitting and the horse being happy when he goes to the barrel pattern. So it's on our webpage. Check us out, lmbarrelracing.com. And you can subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit a like. You'll get all of our videos. We're going to start making more of them.